What's up, the Chief here? Today, breaking down a video that happened out in Jacksonville, Florida. Now, I have to leave the warning label up because there is some graphic content that may be disturbing to some viewers. But as we get through that warning label, let's give a little back. Let me give you a little backstory on this. So, a female, she dials 911 and she states that somebody in the residence stole her medication. But she also said that she wasn't going to harm herself. So we're going to play two different roles here. We're going to play the police officer role, then we're going to play the social worker crisis role. So police officer approaching the house, going to knock on the door, going to pull back a little bit, give a little distance from the door just in case a threat does come out. They're able to, engage or retreat really, really fast. Now, a social worker, hopefully they are trained. A social worker is going to knock on the door. They're going to have their little clipboard. They're ready to talk to someone, give them a flower, give them a little positive note, and hopefully find out, why she's not taking her medication or where her medication is. So let's see how it plays out. All right. So police officer knocks on the door, steps back, gives that distance, like I said, just in case a threat just happens. She can retreat or engage, but social worker, you be standing there with your little notepad, ready to take some notes. Name, date of birth, where's your medication, what type, and who's your doctor. Well, let's see how that plays out. Excuse me, ma'am. How may I...
What the fuck? HQ number 157, I've just been fucking stabbed.
What are you going to do with this? Because you just got stabbed. You literally just got stabbed. Then you probably fell over that freaking red couch that's on the porch. So, are you going to be trained for this? Are you going to be given some jujitsu? You're going to be given a taser? Are you going to be given a baton? Something to ward off attack like this? Because this is what you're going to be. This is what's going to happen. There isn't going to be a lot of talking. My experience is that you are going to be attacked or have to fight with someone to get them into custody to transport them. So, let's see how else it goes down.
Fucking knife! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the fucking ground!
Now, based off this female's reaction, it doesn't look like she was shot, but she did go back for that knife. Now, remember, there's another officer on scene who's standing in the street. So she forgets this officer, the female officer, and she turns her attention over to the male. I don't know why.
Get away from that knife!
And gets lit up. Now, there was a lot of comments out there, people saying that, hey, why didn't the police use their taser? Why didn't the police use their, I think I seen beanbag rifle, or foam cannon, I think was out there too. Well, I'll tell you what. None of them weapons are guaranteed to stop this female 100%. You need something with a taser. Both prongs need to be in. And a lot of times that thing is not effective, especially with someone on medication, on PCP. You don't know what's going on with her. You need something that's going to 100% stop this threat because she definitely wants to kill somebody. So beanbag, foam gun, taser. No, it needs to be a handgun. It needs something to stop the threat immediately.
Get your first aid kit. I got her. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Well, stay down.
Stay down. Stay down. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Get out of the way!
Even after being shot a couple times, she still has a knife in her hand. She still seems like she wants to go after the officer. I mean, this clearly shows, how people react when they're off their medication. I mean, there is something definitely wrong with her. Obviously.
Stay down, Will. Get out of the way. Move.
So there's also a lot of comments saying that why didn't the officer swoop in? She's been shot and render aid. Well, let's take a look at that. She still has a knife in her hand.
Move
They're not going to swoop in and render aid until that knife is out of her hands. Once that knife is out of her hands, and then they'll render aid. And they need to do anything possible to make sure that she does not hurt anybody else. Because she already showed that she has the potential to hurt somebody by stabbing that female officer.
Are you all right?
I got stabbed.
Huh?
I got stabbed right here.
Okay, come over here. Come over here.
So ultimately, the female, she's tasered while she's on the ground, and then they throw a dog at her, and then finally she drops a knife, and then it looks like their tactical team swoops in and takes a knife from her, and that's pretty much. But the main purpose for this video I wanted to show was just to show the social workers, crisis workers, how fast and how bad it could potentially go for you going on these calls, especially if you're going on these calls by yourself. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. God bless and stay safe, people.